This is a real canyon.
Good morning, guys. So as I walked out of the RV, I looked down on the ground and there's some white stuff on the ground. It wasn't snow, but it was frost.
Yep.
So it's the first frost I've seen this year, and I can barely talk right now because my mouth is so cold. So we are getting ready to head into Bass Pro Shop here. We stayed here the night, and
this is our second time staying here.
yeah, we want to go in and check out, see if they got any sales going on, and let Nikki see the fish. She's so cute in her little coat this morning.
She loves the cold weather.
She does. I had to shave her down because, you know, she's got that fringe on her legs and her belly, and my fear was if we got into some snow or muddiness or whatever, I didn't want to have it all over the RV this time. We did it last time. I had glitter from the minerals in the rocks all over me last time. I look like a disco ball.
We are at Cloudland Canyon State Park,
which is northwest Georgia.
Yep, pretty close to Alabama.
Yep.
Not too far from Chattanooga either, I don't think.
Yeah, we are about 30 minutes southwest of Chattanooga.
And we are getting ready to explore some hiking trails.
So yesterday, when I decided to take a little nap because I didn't sleep very well the night before at the Bass Pro Shop parking lot, Chuck and Nikki took a little hiking trip around the west rim of the mountain there.
Yeah, the west rim of the canyon.
Mm-hmm.
And it was quite breathtakingly beautiful. So
I wanted to, but I was just so tired, and so decided to go back and rest a little bit. But today we are out and we are going to see the west rim again, and we're also going to look for some waterfalls.
So Allie just noticed that there's like a holly bush right here on the trail. So holly jolly Christmas, right?
Yep. I love holly. It's so pretty.
I did not even notice this yesterday, but I don't notice things like this.
I always notice flowers. I love flowers and plants.
So Allie got a cool new hat.
Yeah. So when we went to Bass Pro Shop yesterday, they asked us if we wanted to open an account. They said you get a free bag and a hat. You also get $25
off.
Yeah. So when I got the credit card right then, he said that if you refer a friend, they will get $25 off or $25, and you'll get $25. I'm like, cool.
Well, there's a canyon right out there. You know what this reminds us of? This is kind of like
Crosstown Bald.
No, that too. It's just kind of like Christmas when we got to the Grand Canyon last year,
and we couldn't see anything because it was snowing.
It was just all white.
Yep.
So we'll let you use your imagination. There is a big canyon right there. Trust us. I seen it yesterday. And I chose not to film yesterday. But we're here for a couple more days. We'll see it eventually. This is a fun little trail.
Yeah.
They have these markers every so often, which is really cool. They also have a QR code that you can scan, and it pulls up a PDF version of a map and where you're at.
Yeah.
These waypoints along the way, the checkpoints.
So let's see.
This one actually has a overview map here too, showing where you're at along the trail. Really nice park.
So when I opened it up, this is what it came out.
Yep. I told Allie this was a great trail yesterday. So far one of my favorite trails. And we've hiked a lot of trails. So a lot of people in our videos has told us that we should check out Cloudland Canyon State Park, and not sorry we did. They were not wrong.
Yeah, it's a really neat place.
It is really neat, and hiking here, lots of hiking.
Yep, it's very beautiful. All the trails winding around, and the big rocks are really cool.
So we're gonna go try to find the
waterfalls.
Yeah, we're off the beaten trail here a little bit.
This is so awesome.
This would be a good place to have a picnic.
Right?
You know?
Make a memory.
Making memories. It's starting to clear off.
It is. It's pretty. It's amazing. So we are still hiking the West Rim Trail, and it's about 4.1 miles around.
Yeah, it's a loop trail with a couple offshoots that you can go for overlooks. It's a pretty good trail, guys. Really enjoying this trail. Again, now we are heading back, and we're actually going to we're gonna go check out the falls trails.
I would say that this trail is probably a moderate trail.
Yeah.
There are some rocks that you do have to scurry around, but
so far it's pretty level. It's not there's, I think about, so far we've done about 200 and some feet of elevation gain. So it's not really that strenuous, but from what we understand, the falls trails are.
this is called Yurt Village here. These yurts are really cool looking. I want to stay one sometime.
Yeah.
Chuck and I were just talking about that. Maybe we'll go camping sometime and bring our RV, but let somebody else take the RV while we stay in the yurt. Have you ever stayed in a yurt before? If so, leave a comment below. Tell us what you think about it, and
if it's worth doing.
Yeah, if it's worth doing. What are the positives and negatives of it?
Actually, we've just come to our first real view of I guess a river down here.
Yeah, and this opening with all the rocks in the background, all the green of the moss is just breathtaking.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, guys.
Oh.
This trail is, I think this has become our favorite trail so far that we've hiked.
In Georgia.
In Georgia, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yesterday was raining, well, last night was raining a little bit, and I think that rain, you know how when it rains it makes the moss just really turn green pops. That's what you're seeing right now.
Oh yeah, and this river down here looks like it's really rapid, you know.
More than normal.
Yeah,
probably.
so it's probably, I'm hoping the falls are going to be really cool. We passed a couple people along the way here, and they said the two different falls down here, one's fairly easy to get to, she said. The second one's harder to get to.
Right.
And I don't remember which one she said was easier, but
I'm sure we'll be able to tell.
there is stairs with grates that Nikki doesn't like to walk on. We did bring her booties, so hopefully that helps, because this guy's not carrying her today. Not like I did last year, what was it, 2 years ago, whatever it was in Amicalola Falls. Nope, nope, I'm too old for that now. Sorry,
and that
Nikki.
was just a little ways too.
Oh yeah. So Nikki's getting her booties put on. A couple of them came off as we were coming up the first set of stairs. These stairs here are of the metal grate variety, and she does not like walking on them. I'm sure it hurts her feet otherwise, so she's gonna have to wear the booties. These booties have come in really handy for her. We used them last year at the Grand Canyon. Kept her feet warm. Hopefully they keep her feet from hurting going up these stairs.
If you like them, if you would like to try them, check out our link below. We'll put a link to Amazon where we got them.
So we just passed another couple, and I said, is there more stairs this way? And he said 525. Good times. We're gonna see if we can actually do it. We have made it to Cherokee Falls, right? Nikki's loving the stairs with her booties.
Yeah, she's doing a good job. It took her a little bit of time to adjust to them, but she's doing good now.
Actually running down the stairs with them. She's like, I like it. Impressive. Very impressive.
I think the reason why I love this waterfall so much is that it's the sheer drop off of the waterfall around the canyon. It's just so pretty.
I'm also wondering, you know, in the summertime, I wonder if people come here and they're able to swim underneath this waterfall, in this like pool area, I bet.
If you've ever been here in the summer,
yeah, if you know anything about that,
drop us a comment and let us know if you've ever been here and swam in this water if you're allowed to.
If you're allowed to, yeah.
Yeah, it would be fun.
We might try to come back, you know, in warmer weather and do this too.
Yeah.
But this is really impressive. Really beautiful.
Yep.
And we're going to sit here and we're going to have a little snack and get a drink of water and just enjoy the waterfall.
Yep.
adventure. Coming up the stairs, Nikki lost one of her boots along the way, and we didn't realize it until we got pretty much to this overhang here.
The last bit of stairs it's the hardest part to scramble up.
So that caused me and Allie both to have to go up and down the stairs again looking for the boot.
Our heart rate was 160 beats.
So we're going to sit here under this overlook and just rest for a little bit to get everything to calm down. I have to tell you guys that we, on this hike, we only ended up doing the one falls, which was Cherokee. And the other was what?
Hemlock.
Hemlock, yeah.
Chuck was planning on maybe coming back tomorrow morning to hike Hemlock Falls.
By myself.
Yeah, I just can't do another one.
So I am back out hiking this morning. I did leave Allie back in the RV sleeping, her and Nikki. I kind of wanted to see these other falls. We saw Cherokee yesterday. I want to see Hemlock today. So I got up early. It's, well, it's not early. It's 8 o'clock. But I'm going to get out here and hike down there as quickly as I can, check them out, and hike back. And then Allie and I are going to hike the rim trail after breakfast. So in keeping track of the mileage on this hike, it is just over 1 mile to this point where you can choose either Cherokee or Hemlock. We went left to Cherokee yesterday, so this morning by myself I'm going to go to Hemlock. I'll see how much farther it is to the actual falls. So at this point, I can either go right to Sitchin's Gulch Trail or Hemlock Falls, which is right there. I really came down to see the falls, so I'm going that way. I may go out over that bridge over there just to see what the view is. But I'm telling you what, guys, this is no joke. This is a difficult trail just because of the fact of how many stairs there are. I made it. I am at Hemlock Falls right now, and I'm going to count the stairs going back just to see how many stairs there are. A lot of stairs. Basically, I've got to go all the way back up there. That's where just the stairs for this last part start. So it's a long way back up. 1.35 miles. It took me almost 40 minutes to get down here. So I'm going to enjoy this for a minute, get a drink of water, and then head back up and get breakfast because I'm starving. This is really beautiful, though. I love this boulder right out here in the middle of the pool where the waterfall comes down. So these falls here, supposedly you can walk in behind them. I don't see a trail leading there. So apparently you're probably going to have to get off the trail and do some trekking down around. Too cold to try that today anyway. But it does look pretty awesome. I bet this is fun in the summertime. All right, so I'll climb back out of here and I'll let you all know just exactly how many steps there are, at least for this Hemlock Falls trail. My guess is a lot. I'm back to the checkpoint here where you can either go to Cherokee or Hemlock. I counted 249 steps, including, granite steps along with the man-made steps. I may have missed one or two. I don't think so. That's a lot of steps. And we still got a few more to go to get out of here. So from this big rock area and seat, when you really start descending at this point, I counted 379 steps. I'm a little bit out of breath, to say the least. And it's still got a ways to go to get back to the camper and have some breakfast. Okay, I'm done with the stairs. I counted 413. Don't hold me to an absolute accurate number on that, but that's a lot of stairs regardless, one way or the other. So over 400 stairs down to Hemlock Falls. Not as many to Cherokee. Cherokee was much easier as far as there wasn't a whole lot of more stairs going down to it. So if you got to pick one of the two and you need an easier waterfalls, Cherokee's the easier, Hemlock's the harder. And one thing to keep in mind when I say 413 steps, that's one way. So you got to figure you got to do that coming back out too. So 413 steps times 2. What is that, 826 if my math skills serve me correctly? Whew. That's a lot of steps. I definitely earned my breakfast this morning. I never was so happy just to see a regular trail again and just normal hiking like this. It feels like a cakewalk compared to what I just did.
We're standing over here on one of the overlooks on the West Rim Trail, and it's about 1,000 feet to the bottom. Pretty spectacular and very overwhelming when you stand here and look at it. It's just absolutely stunning. It's a great place for a picnic. We actually saw some people having a little sandwich as we came up here.
Well, we've enjoyed this hike. I told Allie she would love this hike when I did this the first day we got in here, and she was taking a nap. So was I right or was I right?
You're right.
The West Rim hike is very, very, very beautiful. I tell you what, guys, we're already planning our next trip, return visit here.
Yeah, we even told his sister that they need to come and get a log cabin here and stay, because it's just such a beautiful area.
This, I have to say, when people commented on our Georgia top 5 places to camp in Georgia, and they said, what about Cloudland Canyon, or you guys got to check out Cloudland Canyon. Thank you, YouTube community, because
yes,
we had never heard of this. And honestly, I think this is our new favorite place to camp in Georgia.
And we loved Providence Canyon. I mean, it was definitely the look of a beautiful canyon, but
yeah,
to me,
this is a real canyon.
This is a real, with rocks, and
yeah,
Providence Canyon is just dirt, piles of dirt basically from poor farming, but
this is real canyon.
Yeah.
This is like the Grand Canyon on a smaller scale.
Yeah. And to me, honestly, I know that some people are going to think this is weird, but I really think this is more beautiful than the real Grand Canyon. I don't know. I think it's just because of all the beautiful pine trees. And there's a lot of holly bushes and all the creeks running through. It's just so many waterfalls, and
also the campground is great.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys the campground here later on in the video. But we definitely are going to come back here. This is going to be probably an every year thing. This is the west rim of the campground. The sites are really nice here. They're gravel, they're fairly leveled. They all have picnic tables, fire rings. Another cool thing they have here is they have a couple of these gray water drains where you can take your porta waste tank and dump your gray water out without having to go all the way to a dump station. They have a few pull-through sites. This is absolutely, so far, one of our favorite campgrounds. Camp hosts have firewood sheds here where you can come over and buy some firewood for $6, which is nice. They have these cool cabin style bathrooms and bathhouses with showers. Really neat looking. They got access to the hiking trails right here from the campground, which is cool. It's about a 3/10 of a mile walk from the campground trail to where it starts the West Rim Trail. I believe on the West Rim there's 42 sites, I think. Most of these sites could accommodate big rigs. Another bathhouse on the left. And if I would have gone left there, it went back around to our campsite, the first 5 sites. They have 4 campground hosts on duty in here at any given time. Coming out of the campground, if we were to turn right here, it would take you up to a parking for some of the West Rim Trail. And to the left, it takes you to the park exit. Funny story. So we, as we were planning out our trip here for Christmas and to the Cloudland area in the Cloudland State Park, I had actually put on the itinerary for today to come to Desoto Falls. Then we decided this morning to just hike the West Rim because she didn't get to do it on Saturday like we had planned. And she was just looking for a town, like a cute little town.
Yeah, in Alabama. I wanted to find something really small and cutesy, and it pulled up the top 10 places in Alabama with cool sights to see, and I saw Mentone, Alabama. I said, hey, let's go there.
So with no idea that this is where Desoto Falls is, we're driving and all of a sudden I see a sign for Desoto Falls and I'm like, wow, we ended up at Desoto Falls after all.
Yeah.
And these falls are quite amazing. That's a 100-foot drop.
So this beats the falls from yesterday.
Well, yeah, for you.
Is this what they were put this morning?
I think this is even more impressive than the one this morning as far as the sheer volume of water. And it's just absolutely beautiful, this pool.
Look at the can.
So Desoto Falls, if you're in the area, this is definitely a quick, just a quick little hike.
Yeah, it's just right down here. Pay $4.
Yeah, it's $4 for parking, and you walk down, you're probably, 2/10 of a mile to the falls from the parking lot. Not far.